what is wrong with everybody that coaches? 99.999% of you have to win in youth soccer games. What is wrong with you? It's not okay. I just can't imagine going back to youth soccer and the focus be on winning. Now, I've lost my mind several times, but it's never been like because we didn't win a game. It was more of parents were just out of control, just wanting to win so bad and just so upset about a call or their kid that was supposedly hit and it was mean and the intentions were mean. I mean, there's so much fighting in this competition. It's scaring the living daylights out of me because that's where the world's heading, right? So everyone's offended by everything. Everyone wants to be handed everything. No one wants to work for anything anymore. And so everyone deserves to win. And they want to win. Have to win. And it just ruins development. Completely destroys everything. Because coaches are too scared to play the right way, put the kids in a situation of take a touch, look up, and identify things. And that's the process you have to go through. You don't have a choice to develop in another way. If you are truly trying to develop as a player, if you want a kid to develop, they have to go through a process. And I get you want to play 1-2 touch soccer. That's primarily what you want to do. But it doesn't just become that. You need to put yourself in a situation that you're developing each kid. So some have to take 3 touches, some have to take 4, some can take 2, some can play 1 touch, and it depends on the situation. You know, you have to learn. I mean, if you watch the kids play, they have to take a touch, they have to look up, and then they have to make a decision. And in order for that to happen, there's a learning curve. It takes them a long time to look up. It takes them a long time to process what to do. Some take less processing load so they can go quicker, but some others have to take 1, 2, 3 touches to actually get their head up and identify something to make a pass. It's called learning. It's like your baby. You know, would you scream at your child to stop crawling and get right to walking? There's a process of learning. And you should know that if your baby skips crawling, there's going to be major learning development issues there. Do you not understand there's a process of learning? It's the same in soccer. You got to learn how to crawl before you walk. And if you skip those steps, you're going to destroy their learning curve. They're going to fail miserably if you don't allow them to go through the baby steps of learning. You're going to totally destroy that child. You're going to destroy your team. And if we don't educate the parents and get some coaches that have guts, where are you coaches? Where are you fighting for development? They aren't. You know what sucks? You have this basic system of learning, allowing kids to develop and being, in a situation that they're choosing to do the right thing at all times, versus just kick and not go through that process and just skip it, like skipping crawling. It's so annoying that like these top athletes get recruited so hard, and the most, as mean as this might sound, the most evil coaches out there, the evil ones that choose to like recruit so hard to get these ringers at an early age so they can win without developing them. They'll win today versus develop kids for tomorrow. Like, I'll never get, a bunch of kids in youth soccer that are all these top athletes and get a chance to develop them. Because I won't go to kid or parents' houses and convince them I have a pathway for them to make it. I won't do that. So therefore, I'm not going to get the best athlete. If I had the best athletes, we would lose immediately because I would have to get them to stop going forward so much and start going backwards a little bit and start thinking. And when you have to think, you're going to fail because there's a process. That's like if you put babies together and you had a baby that skipped crawling but can walk, and I had a baby that was crawling, going through the process. The walker would beat the crawler, but when it comes to the end, the crawler who went through the process of learning would win at the end. Isn't that what you want your kid? Isn't that what we want for development in soccer? It's so frustrating that, you got too many people involved that screw it up, and not enough coaches with conviction, and not enough parents are willing to listen. So take a stand out there, fight for what's right, let the kids develop. And where is it? Where is the opportunities of development? It doesn't exist in this country. And it's frustrating. Even in the Hispanic communities where soccer is being played, the parents over there are screwing it up too. It's embarrassing. You all should be ashamed of yourselves if you cannot have self-control. It just kills me to watch this destruction of development happen day in and day out. Sorry for the negative podcast today, but it is absolutely true and it's embarrassing. So I am out. I'm going to stick to the fight. I'm going to go yell at some parents or some coaches for the heck of it because they're being morons. I'm here to fight the fight and fix some things. Let the kids play, allow development to happen, and stop abusing kids from the sideline. Goodbye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.